Good afternoon and welcome back. As I sit here letting this lasagna cool off after being in the microwave, let's mention the postseason matchups as we go into the second half of the MLB season. So, if the playoffs were to start today, Tampa Bay and Texas will have the first top two seeds, and they get the bye to the lead division series. Number 3 Cleveland would be hosting number 6 Houston in one wild card matchup, and as I mentioned, Baltimore will be facing Toronto. Cleveland, who barely gets any wins the division, barely above 500, and somehow it's bizarre they barely would win the division with a barely above 500 record, and they get the higher seed because Houston's not leading their division. It's every postseason format always has a flaw or two, and here is one. So that's the American League. National League, Atlanta and the Dodgers are 1-2. They'd have the bye into the league division series. Number 3 Cleveland would be number 3 Cincinnati. Number 3 Cincinnati would be facing number 6 San Francisco. Number 4 Miami would be facing number 5 Arizona. Miami and Arizona are each second in the divisions because they're trailing both Atlanta and the Dodgers. Cincinnati's leading their NL Central. The Giants are actually third. So, whereas in the American League, Tampa Bay's leading the East, Baltimore second, Toronto's third. Texas is leading the AL West, Houston second, Cleveland. They're going to be the only team out of the AL Central because everybody else is like 500 or below, and this season they're just a garbage division. I mean, garbage. Of course, once postseason starts, it's like going to be, how many surprises are we going to have? And that is that. Yes, and of course, I went to the store and got some lasagna. I got some pizza pops, and I got some Coca-Cola Coke Zero, which is sugar-free because it's zero sugar, and I got some cookies. That should last me a couple of days, I hope. At least the food. There's not as much smoke today as there was yesterday because, it rained a little bit this morning. As I mentioned in the earlier video, it rained a little bit this morning. I thought I'd be getting a lot more rain. No. Although I seen the forecast we have a few more rainy days, which it's kind of needed. Dry, and there's forest fires everywhere. Seen a few pictures out of Edmonton. Smoke is bad there, and yet they still played a CFL game between Hamilton and Edmonton, and Hamilton won. I'm an Elks fan, and the situation, they're just dumpster fire times, I don't know how much. It's bad. It's just bad. They can't win at home. They just can't win, period. Every time they lose, I get sadder and sadder. I just want to cry because I feel bad for the players that are trying. They just can't get the win. I mean, Edmonton after they had their Grey Cups in 54, 55, 56, hit the 60s, they were god-awful. Yeah, they had the stretch there, they were just bad. And it wasn't until they got the late 60s, early 70s where they picked up the bootstraps and started winning. And I got the Grey Cup in '73. I lost the Grey Cup in '74. Won the Grey Cup in '75 and '76. I think Saskatchewan beat Edmonton and get to the Grey Cup. So that's the only Grey Cup they didn't make it. They didn't make in a 10-year period between '73 and '82. In '77 they lost to Montreal, then they won the 5 in a row from '78 to '82. They struggled a bit in '83 and probably shouldn't have been in the Grey Cup anyways, and they didn't. BC ended up going to the Grey Cup and just barely got beat by Toronto that year. It was my first introduction to the CFL and my first introduction to the Grey Cup. So yeah. Okay, who's playing tonight? Oh, there's a game tonight. I think it's Saskatchewan and Calgary. No, I lied. Calgary and Saskatchewan's on Sunday. Toronto and Montreal's tonight. So we got a 5 o'clock game, which is good because I like an early game. 7 o'clock is borderline late. 8 o'clock is like, I gotta stay up until 11. And in my 30s, my 20s and 30s, I would have been like, yeah, this how good, especially during the NHL playoffs. Double, triple over. How late can I stay up? And I was like, if game starts at 8 and they hit overtime, it's like, oh god, how long is this gonna take? I can't be up all night. I gotta work tomorrow. Yeah. I remember 2006 working in Westhampton Mall. I don't know how I managed to get through that. A few late nights. And a heck of a beard. One of my supervisors afraid of during the playoff, and I was like, you guys shit out. I was like, go away. You should know better than to ask someone to grow in a playoff beard to shave it off. The team's still in it. The beard keeps growing. And of course, it gets to the Stanley Cup Finals. He's like, yeah, I was afraid to ask you to get rid of it. It's like, because you know I'd come up with an answer. It's called no. Nowadays, it's just, nah. Could, but I won't. So I got some stubble now. I don't want to do it's like doing my playoff postseasons of the past. When I finish a round, shave it off. Finish a round, shave it off. Why grow it? So that's just what I do. So I do play postseason matchups to get a couple stories. So what else can I add? So Toronto and Montreal tonight in the CFL. Baseball resumes tonight. Relatively decent night. So until next video, in the meantime, and in between time, stay tuned.